Welcome back, friends. Good to see everybody again. It's your friend Tactical. Back with another Tomahawk. I know, another Tomahawk. Yep. Doing a lot of those lately. But it's because I love them. Here's the Schrade Scaxe 4. Nylon handle. It is supposedly full tang. I heard it was like welded halfway down or something, or a quarter of the way down. But supposedly it is metal all the way in there. Paracord wrapping for the grip. Seems pretty decent. You know, nylon sheath. I hate top loads. You know me. I wish they would just make it so you can load it from the bottom. Those are the best. There's your belt loop. I just think it takes a lot more effort to do that than it does just to pull it off the top like that. So they should change that. But other than that, the axe does seem pretty good, or the Tomahawk, I should say. Dimensions on it is 17.5 inches overall length. Blade length is 3.3 inches. It's got a spike there. It's not sharp, like here and there, but the point is really acute. It is very pointy. It's got a good shape to the head. I do like that. Now the weight is 1 pound 11 ounces. And the steel is 3 CR13 MOV, which isn't one of my favorites, but with axes it seems, and tomahawks, it seems to do pretty decent. So we'll go give this thing a try. Almost forgot to say the price, $67. That's the retail. You usually find it for around $40. So we're going to test out the initial sharpness of this. And as usual, I'm going to alternate between gloves and no gloves. That way I get a feeling for the tool. The only thing I could find close to something big, so this might be a pain in the butt. It felt sharp by hand. Maybe it's because this stick is big. Everything is really wet right now, too. Not digging in too good. Maybe this piece of wood is just too darn big to do this with. Okay, I got something smaller. See how this goes. If you guys can see that or not. Now seems to be doing a little bit better. That piece was big. Everything's, like I said, everything's pretty wet out here too. But it's really not biting in that good. It might be the geometry, so it keeps it strong, because it is wide. It did seem pretty sharp, but I can always touch it up. But the initial test, I never sharpen any of the tools before I use it, because I want to see what the factory gives you. You know, just to give you an honest review. Of course, I can sharpen it up, and it's going to be nasty. And I will do that after this test. Actually, it's not doing bad. Like I said, it's just really wet, and I'm getting down to the drier stuff. It seems to be doing a little bit better. We'll start with the 10 chop test. This is a little bit smaller than the log I usually use, but that's okay. And it's shorter, so it might wiggle around, but let's do it. Here's a closer look at the 10 shots. Not that good. I think it's either needs to be sharpened or the geometry is a little off. But it seemed like it had okay power. But right there it didn't do that great. Now we're going to try to see how it sticks in going with the grain. This is a skinny tree, so I got a good stance. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Actually, that bit in pretty good. Oop, little deflection. It is a skinny log, like I said. There's probably like 3.5 inch. I'm trying to, into the dirt. Now it's a good test, right? Just in case it hits a shady old rock or something. Hopefully not. Gotta work on my aim a little bit. It seems to be hitting pretty freaking hard though, actually. Yeah, a little bit of redemption. Yeah, actually. It is hitting pretty damn hard. It's sinking in good. Now to test out the spike. Same thing, nice safe stance. Not bad. Gotta be a little easy because this is pretty skinny. Yeah, that's sinking a little bit better. Yeah, not bad. Just because that point, is, like I said, it's not sharp, but that point is so damn acute on there, it sticks in easy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Definitely does some damage. Whoops. Yeah, I can see, looks like a little bit of the finish or something. Yeah, it's a pretty rough finish on it. Let's see how it holds up. Just to answer a quick question, or actually a stupid comment, I should say. Somebody with no credentials running their lips, right? Saying, oh, why do you test tomahawks on trees? You know, oh, they're for breaching and prying and sort of saving lives. Listen, I don't have a house to destroy my tomahawk. I don't have any spare houses, no spare cars laying around. So, sorry about that. I really can't test it on that kind of shit. So I test it on trees. Trees are tougher than any exterior door or frickin' your side of your house, practically. Because what's a house made of? Not a whole hell of a lot. Some 2x6s for the, you know, wall frame and some insulation, some siding. This is a lot tougher than that, and it's a lot tougher than flesh. So it's a good thing to test on, and it's something that I have that I can test on. So shut the fuck up. But yeah, so here we go. 10 shots diagonal, see what it does with the blade. Up close picture of the damage, what it was doing. Not too bad. It was sticking in pretty decent, not super deep. Like I said, I think it's the geometry because it's super wide. It's meant to be strong, but it's still, you know, digging in. Ooh, this stump is pretty wiggly. I didn't notice that. I set it up and I'm gonna do some downward strikes, but boy, look at that. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll just try to be careful. Yeah. Dead center, nice. Boy, that thing wiggling like a mother. Beep. We're splitting it. Nice. Come on, out of that. Wow. I don't want to say anything because my aim was doing really good right there. Okay, it's even skinnier now. Let's keep going. This is going to be tough. Got to concentrate. Man. It's biting in pretty good. Yeah. Nice. Ripping this friggin' stump right up. Trying to split it. And I'm getting the shaft stuck. Wow. Nice. Ooh, I'm actually prying it a little bit. I do see a little flex. Let's get you a close-up of this. Sorry, I'm gonna move you. Hopefully the camera ain't too stupid. Okay, just to get a better shot of this. It is flexing a little bit, but it is holding together. There, chopped her in half, nice. So what do I think of the little Scaxe 4 by Schrade? For 40 bucks, I definitely recommend it. $40. It ain't bad. There's a couple things got to work on. Now the grip was decent with and without gloves. I didn't have a problem with that. I know not everybody likes that paracord, but it's tight. It's done right. So the handle was decent. A little bit of flex to the shaft. Since it's kind of thin, you can almost see it there. See that? It's tough to see, but it's in there. But it stayed straight, it didn't break. 3CR13 MOV did hold up. It's a short test. But even went in the dirt a couple times, and I don't see any, no nicks or nothing. The point worked well. I would say just bevel that more. You don't have to make this part sharp and that part, but just bevel it more. That way it sinks in even better. So it's still kind of safe, but because it's sinking decent, but it could be better. That's just, an idea for you guys. Sharpen that up a little bit. The geometry was a little off as well. It was sharp, pretty much. Sank in pretty good, but you can just tell when the geometry is just a hair off. I don't know if you got to make it just a little bit thinner. I know you want to keep it strong, and I commend that, but yeah, a little tweaking with the bevel. Maybe a little higher grade steel, but for $40, it's definitely worth the money, and I would recommend it. I'd probably give it like a 6 3/4. It's definitely worthy for the money. Well, thanks for stopping by, checking out this quick vid, and until the next time we meet.